back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. Today we are receiving more news about the crypto community. A lot of stuff are coming out and something for us to talk about. Okay, let's move here. Just recently we are receiving update from the CFTC chairman, even claiming that the agency has the power and authority to regulate crypto market. We are going to expect to see more participation from the SEC and the CFTC to step up their regulation and oversight within the crypto market. This is just the beginning of mass adoption within the United States here. Let's look down. We are now hearing about the cryptocurrency sector continue to grow thanks to the increase in interest of the general public. Regulatory agencies are trying to include the new asset class in their operation. We are hearing from CFTC Chairman Rosen Benham even commented on the possibility of the CFTC taking on crypto regulation in the future. Right now, they are saying that they are preparing for this one, and we continue to see and to hear about regulation in the US since crypto is not really regulated to the full standard as our traditional financial infrastructure. That's why we are hearing many senators are urging federal agencies such as the CFTC, the FDIC, the SEC, the OCC to step up on their crypto regulation. So there are still many federal agencies that conduct investigation on crypto change, conduct investigation on organized crime that use and utilize cryptocurrency as another form of payment in order to carry out their illicit operation. We have the DOJ, the SSS, which are the Secret Service. We have the IRS. We have many participation entities. Let's look more. So let's jump to Netherlands. Netherlands just arrested our suspect of the tornado cash. So right now, Netherlands just say, hey guys, we have the suspect in custody, which is the suspected developer of sanctioned crypto mixing service Tornado Cash. And now though, this is just the beginning of regulation in the market. And when regulation come in hand, it's gonna be a bit more challenging for these developer or CEO to establish any entity or to mitigate the chance of them operating an illegal entity. That's what we are seeing. 29-year-old developer suspected of being involved in the Tornado Cash protocol has been sanctioned by the U.S. Treasury Department and was arrested in Amsterdam on Friday. So this is what we are talking about according to FID, which is the Fiscal Information and Investigation Service. So I think in a couple of weeks, the Netherlands might extradite him to the United States for court proceeding. That's what we are continue to see. But right now, a lot of stuff are going, and many regulation and oversight are continue to be carried out by each corresponding nation. And this is just the beginning of regulation, folks. Let's move to South Korea. South Korea regulatory just make their first arrest in a multi-billion-dollar crypto scheme. That is what we are talking about. So they just investigate this crypto entity and have found out that the crypto entity did violated South Korea SEC rule. So let's look here. South Korean authority raided several local cryptocurrency exchanges in connection with the investigation of the Terra crash, which we have seen from $100 all the way to less than a penny. That's how worthless it is. So they just made their first arrest in another problem related to cryptocurrency. And it's happened that they were set up an unregistered crypto trading operation in South Korea without the approval of South Korean regulatory office, falsifying financial data and submitted it to bank, as well as carrying out suspicious foreign exchange transaction worth $3.4 billion here. This is a problem. That's why federal agencies are now conducting and investigating all these crypto schemes, especially with entities that are unregistered to each corresponding nation. So we are talking about an allegation connecting the 3 people arrested to a platform that direct more than 400 billion won, that worth an equivalent of $307 million abroad through a multinational CO-based Warring Bank, earning money from arbitration. So a lot of stuff are coming out, and South Korean regulatory are ramping up their regulation. South Korean authority arrests 3 individuals in a $3.4 billion crypto probe. This is just the beginning, and they will be in probe for billion of crypto transaction that worth illegal crypto transaction in South Korea. This is just the beginning of regulation, and also they were being accused of running an unregistered crypto company. This is a problem with regulator. They are required to register and to receive approval from South Korean regulatory, which they did not here. That is what we are talking about, and this is just the beginning of crypto oversight and crypto regulation are coming in. Let's move to India. India currently investigating 10 crypto exchanges for laundering money, which is an equivalent of $125 million here. So we are seeing more regulation coming out. $125 million US dollar, which they have managed to launder in India here. Exchanges had poor control of their user activity. In addition, the source noted that the exchange collected KYC data of dubious provenance and the tracked account belonged to people living in remote areas with no connection to the transaction. However, the exchange claimed they were in compliance with KYC regulation despite not producing any suspicious transaction report that could have you any information about presumed money laundering. However, right now, many crypto exchange in India are now under investigation over money laundering here. So what's really surprising is that Vauld, which is a crypto lender in Singapore, just filed for bankruptcy. Now, Indian authorities just freeze nearly $46 million of assets due to the possibility of money laundering, the participation of money laundering in India. That is what we are hearing from Indian authority. So this is just the beginning of regulation are coming in. So more than $46 million worth of crypto assets are now being frozen by the Indian Enforcement Directorate. So that's what we are hearing. Oversight are coming, folks. That's just the beginning. And the NC 46 million. That is what we are talking about. Crypto regulation are coming in. And it's very healthy for the crypto community. Once we have enough regulation within the crypto community, Bitcoin will become less volatile since it is right now, which is very, very volatile. Let's look more. Right now, Philippine Central Bank even decided to freeze and just pause accepting any new application, especially that has to do with crypto service provider within the next 3 years. So right now they are placing a 3-year moratorium on new crypto service provider. This is what we are talking about. And the Central Bank of Philippines really don't like Bitcoin for some reason. So that's why they are implementing this procedure in order to protect their local currency and also to help them easier to fight organized crime. However, this is what we are seeing really this act kind of a bit of anti crypto and anti innovation. But however, this is just the beginning. There are some countries that love Bitcoin and there are some countries that hate Bitcoin, and the Philippines is one of them. Let's move forward. Okay, we have some good news from Binance. Binance able to recover around $450,000 worth of crypto after the heist that was done in current finance. So more than 500,000 worth of crypto was stolen. So right now, Binance was able to relocate and recover those stolen assets, which is very phenomenal here. This is just the beginning of why the adoption of cryptocurrency is very essential here. So if people utilize the cash system, which really a physical money paper, it's really nearly impossible to trace and track down the physical location of where that currency go. But however, within the blockchain network, they have the power to freeze or to disable the transaction, which is really phenomenal here. That's why we continue to see the adoption of cryptocurrency due to its significant benefit. In case of our asset being stolen, there's a highly chance of recovering those stolen assets before they can liquidate those assets from crypto exchanges. This is just the beginning of innovation, and regulation are coming in. Just be friend with them because we are expecting more and more regulation coming along the way. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.